Okay, so Year 10 students, one of the things that you're required to do in your project under the synthesizing and evaluating section in your task sheet, there are 9 SQL, as you're aware, and then in the Explore section, you have to read the stimulus, which is about Spotify, and then you need to go ahead and create a digital mind map demonstrating your thinking about this topic, user privacy versus providing user convenience. So, what you need to do here is it's just like any other brainstorm that you do on paper, but instead what you're doing is you're using a digital application just because it makes more sense, and that's where we're going for your senior years. So Bubbleless is an example. You can use whatever you'd like. If you are using Bubbleless, I would actually suggest signing in so that you save your work, but for now I'm just going to start brainstorming. So all you need to do here is just like a regular mind map, hit that plus sign. So what's going to happen in the middle is and what are we doing? Go back here. We are doing a mind map demonstrating user privacy versus user convenience. So I go, whoops, go back in here. So privacy versus convenience. Okay, and then notice that when I I'll click out, but then when I hover over it, there'll be plus signs. So I hit a plus sign and it gives me another little bubble, and in that I'm going to write anything that you're thinking after you've read that article. So for example, one of the big questions would be, well, what else or what other data is Spotify collecting? There'd be people really worried about that. If they're able to track how fast I'm walking and the distance I'm doing and where I'm at, and they're also able to find my contacts, etc., well, what else? Can they actually follow the text that I'm creating? Then, of course, you're going to do that for a while. You're going to add to that, okay, all about the privacy concerns. There should be lots that you can think of if you have to do some research. Then you go ahead and you would also talk about another side, which would be, I'm doing yellow here, you could go, oh, maybe I don't like that, so you would go click on it and you're able to delete that, okay? So I'm back down here, hit the plus sign, get another green bubble, and I'm going to write the other side of this, which is the convenience. So it's really convenient that that the user doesn't have to create their own workout playlists, because as you hopefully have read in that article, Spotify will actually determine how fast you are running or jogging and then create a playlist that has the same kind of beat type of music that works with that. So so you can talk about that. Also, you might decide, well, Spotify might have to do this because all the other things that are out there this is part of their competition. So to be competitive, not only are you going to provide a service, but you're also going to provide a convenience for your user. So that's something that you would do, and that's how you create the Bubbleless. Now, personally, what I would do, because I have had Bubbleless kind of die on me before you try and save this, I would always screenshot it. First screenshot it, then you have a copy of it, and if not, hopefully it'll save for you. So that's the basic of Bubbleless. Then the second part, just really quickly, of your requirement is that you have to then evaluate your mind map and choose whether Chinook, that's our company, should pursue gathering user app data and justify your decision. So you cannot go wrong here. You either decide that yes, we are going to collect data for whatever reason, business, convenience, etc., competition, or we're not going to collect data, and you're going to justify why that's a good thing as well for the business, but also obviously for the user. Okay, hope that helps.